DICE and Battlefield have broken the silence on many things, including the open beta, but we also have more details on the progression and cosmetic systems in Battlefield 2042. So let's go over all the changes and the ways that you can update and progress, as well as change your customization and cosmetics. Welcome to Uplink. But before we get started, I want you to know about a podcast that I and Sammy Boy do each Friday, weekly release on Battlefield, called The Battlefield Show. Definitely check it out in the description or wherever you find podcasts. We're on this channel every Friday. The most recent Battlefield briefing gave us tons of details on progression and cosmetics. First of all, which is on the ribbon system. We are once again getting ribbons in the game. And they say this regarding the ribbons in Battlefield 2042. Our design approach for earning XP in Battlefield 2042 is to reward the most XP to players who play the objectives and stick with their teams and squads until the match ends, followed by further various actions such as kills, assists, and other support actions. On top of that, ribbons are a great way to earn XP, and we are excited that they are back in a new way for Battlefield 2042. Ribbons are earned by completing different gameplay objectives and up to 3 tiers, which will each grant a greater XP reward. And this is what they give in terms of some of the examples for ribbons. They have the objective ribbon, which means you play the objective. Wingman ribbon, support teammates with revives and various assists. Logistics ribbon, heal and resupply others and repair vehicles. Intel ribbon, spot and disrupt enemies, such as via EMPs or destroying drones. And combat ribbon, score, kills, and destroy vehicles. So each of these that they gave examples on are a little bit like kind of playing to the strengths of the specialists that we're going to be playing in the beta as well, and ultimately in the full game. So I believe we'll see more of these ribbons in Battlefield 2042, specifically geared towards each of the specialists. So one of the things that they're focusing on in Battlefield 2042 is that progression system around playing the objective and playing with your teammates and going towards kind of just playing the game versus necessarily going into the kills and stuff. So the best way to level up will be playing the objective and playing with your teammates, going after those ribbons and leveling them up with mastery. And one thing that you want to know in terms of how to level up, the max player level will be 99, and during that time you'll unlock specialists, vehicles, weapons, gadgets, and cosmetics. Those are some of the things that will guide you through the level up system. And then once you get to that point, you're going to go up to the S levels, which starts at S001 and goes all the way up to S999. So if you want the ultimate bragging points, you get all the way up to S999. I wonder how long it's going to take people to get to that point, and I imagine it's going to be a lot sooner than a lot of people think. Knowing Battlefield players, it's going to be one of those challenges to see how quickly you can get up to S999. I think one of the biggest questions that a lot of people had, myself included, in terms of Battlefield 2042 was, how do you unlock weapons? What is going to be like? Are they going to change it up from how they did it in the past? Well, how they're going to do it is as you're promoted the next player, with every new level will be new rewards. So that will include weapons, gadgets, cosmetics, and other little goodies that they're going to be throwing in there. And they say this on the website. When first starting your journey, you'll have access to a varied set of specialist weapons, vehicles, and gadgets. This allows you to discover several playstyles before you come across further unlocks during the leveling up process. So they're definitely wanting to empower people to try the different specialists before they really double down on the main character that they want to play. I expect we'll see a lot of Webster McKay as we start, and I think it'll drop off a little bit, but his maneuverability is definitely something to look out for. On the screen, you'll see the match XP summary. It says work in progress, not final, but my goodness, does that look beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. It's showing each of the ribbons and your progress on those ribbons as you play through the game. Definitely expect it to be pretty accurate to what it's like on here. Maybe If you're really good, combat will be a little bit higher than it is there. I definitely think the objective will be as low considering the past experiences with Battlefield games, but it is a very good looking level up screen there. Another feature they're adding to the game is called Mastery, and that's in regard to the hardware, aka the guns, the vehicles, the gadgets. So specific goals and achievements, once you hit those, will unlock things like, let's just say, you get enough kills with the M5A3 is the example that they give here, and you unlock a new scope. So as you achieve these different milestones with a vehicle or a weapon or specific scope, you'll be able to unlock more of these mastery that you can put onto your player card and kind of just say, hey, yo, I got 5,000 kills with this. Not that that is an actual thing, just using it as an example here. Speaking of the player card, this is basically your new dog tag, and that's kind of how they're referring to it, but officially it's called the player card, fitting in with the whole notepad idea that these non-patriated citizens are basically using these as ID cards, and this is playing a little bit into the storyline of the game, but I really like it, and I think it adds this really good flavor to the game, giving it a little unique flair. It's almost kind of like the beginning or end of round screens of Apex. It's really got that vibe for me, and it will be completely customizable. You'll be able to show off your player level, your player icon and title, as well as you can change the player card art, which is the background, and you'll be able to put up to 3 badges you've earned by mastering your weapons, vehicles, gadgets, and specialists. Again, kind of playing into that whole Apex style. I mean, this game is definitely taking a lot of inspiration and cues from Apex, and I'm all for it. And as you play the game and as you level up and get those mastery badges, you'll unlock more ways to customize your player cards. Maybe you'll get a new background, you'll get a new player icon, you can adjust all these different things in terms of that player card. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all the different customization and backgrounds that they have for it. Another thing they focus on, which I'm so thankful for, someone who plays through a bunch of different platforms, Xbox, PC, PlayStation, I am so glad they're adding cross progression, and they say this: they have added cross-progression functionality within Battlefield 2042, which will be shared across all platforms and travel with you wherever you go as long as you play on the same EA account. Thank goodness. So, let's just say you got this really cool weapon skin. You're so pumped. You got it on the PC. But hey, you also bought the game on your Xbox. Well, lucky for you, they have cross progression. So you can hop in on your Xbox, log in with your same EA account. I mean, you still have to buy the game separately. That doesn't change. But now, at least, if you did pay real money or you put that hard work into earning that skin, it'll pay off and you'll be able to play it on a different platform. And now, let's get into the really good juicy stuff in this Battlefield Bulletin briefing. So, what's going on with the cosmetics in Battlefield 2042? So, this is what they say. Battlefield 2042 will have a wide variety of cosmetics to give you flexibility when it comes to choosing appearances for your specialists and loadouts, enabling you to express yourself on the battlefield in a way that's important to you. So this is what they say in terms of the skins, and they're following these 4 rarities. They have common, which is gray, rare, which is blue, epic, which is purple, and then they have legendary skins, which are gold. And they say this around rare and epic specialist skins. Have both headgear component and a body component. And they say you can mix and match these 2 with the epic and the rare skins. So let's just say you have this really cool helmet, but you really like this other body skin that they've got. Well, you can mix and match those. But on the legendary skins, it is a single outfit and you cannot mix and match, which it's a little disappointing. I can understand where they're going from. They really want to control how awesome the legendary stuff is. But hey, if you can do it with the other skins, I think you should at least be allowed to do it with the legendary skins too. But hey, that's just my opinion. And here on the screen are some examples of those cosmetics. And you can unlock these by playing the game through the mastery system. This is a look at the tier 1 outfit, looking pretty snazzy there. And this is also an example of the tier 1 AH64GX. So I'm loving the black and red. I know editor Dinko will definitely be vibing all about this. And the tier 1 M5A3, again with that gorgeous red and black look. Man, yeah, I know Dinko is going to be all over this. And in terms of a little more details on the weapon skins, they apply to the whole weapon. Whatever attachments you have on your weapons will be affected by the skin you have applied, and you'll be able to unlock weapons charms, which I love me some weapons charms, man. So pumped. And they also have things specific to vehicles. You'll be able to modify them and add skins and decals with those. And I know all of us are wondering about this because we're all about the melee kills, the satisfying knife stab, just finish them off right there, get them off guard, or finish them off barely. Maybe you're doing just a melee challenge here. But you will also be able to have unlockable melee weapons, and you earn those through player levels and progression. And all of them have their own unique takedown animations. So that's something that's awesome to see. And dude, I'm so pumped. All of the negativity and all of the kind of frustrations around Battlefield have definitely been they've definitely been calmed down a bit. I still have some really upset thoughts around Battlefield's communication. I hope that we get more consistent communication now that we have this big wave, and throughout the beta we get this really good, robust communication in terms of what they're going to change, bugs, and all those fixes. Hopefully we do, and this is a good start. Let me know down below what your thoughts on the cosmetics. Are you looking forward to seeing some pink weapons on the battlefield? I know that's a really hot topic for a lot of people, almost as hot as the pink color. Am I right, guys? But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But let me know down below in the comments, and I will talk to you in another video and on the battlefield. Definitely do subscribe if you are enjoying this content. Hit the notification bell if you want to keep up to date on all the content that we're producing. And if you like this video, hit like. If you didn't, the other button works as well. So we'll see you in another video. Thanks, everybody.